show. Over the years, I have covered predictive programming in movies and television shows, and it's a really good way to help wake people up to the fact that these events that occur are all staged and pre-planned events by your government that is used as a brainwashing and conditioning mechanism. They show you these things beforehand, and they desensitize the public to these events when they actually occur. What this does subconsciously is it reduces resistance, and it increases the likelihood that the public will accept these events when they actually occur. Perfect example to always use is obviously September 11th. There was so much predictive programming over the years that we saw with planes hitting the Pentagon, with planes hitting the Twin Towers, with even Bart Simpson and that famous photo of New York $9 with the Twin Towers behind it, 9/11 symbolism. Other examples are Contagion and a lot of these movies that predicted the outbreak that actually occurred. And then people might say, well, I mean, the likelihood of having a movie about an outbreak, is highly likely. Is it? Is it? There's tons of movies with predictive programming in regards to an outbreak, including the actual movie Outbreak. And I did mention with Charlie Kirk the fact that South Park had just done that episode on him a few weeks prior to his staged assassination, his character exiting the world stage. Now, that was not a coincidence because that was propped up. Charlie Kirk was propping it up. They were making a huge deal about it on Fox News, that, he should be honored that he's getting spoofed on South Park. And in fact, what he was doing in the episode was getting attacked while doing the same thing that supposedly got him shot. So tell me if this is a coincidence or not. A TV series on Hulu came out on September 10th, 2025. The show is called The Tempests, September 10th, 2025. Also, the same day that Charlie Kirk was supposedly assassinated. What's the plot, you say? Well, I'm going to play the trailer for you in a minute. But the plot is, quote, after her husband, a presidential candidate, is assassinated in front of her, Seo Munju tries to find the truth behind his death. She learns more than she bargained for, including conspiracies stretching all the way to the White House. As she uncovers more secrets, her life is put in danger. And in this trailer I'm about to play for you, there's a lot of things that match up with Charlie Kirk, including the presidential candidate, because there's this narrative that's been out there that they wanted to remind everybody of after Charlie Kirk exited the world stage, that Charlie Kirk would have been the president of the United States of America one day. The mainstream media kept using that talking point. Of course, what a coincidence that this plot revolves around a character who's preaching at a church who was a potential presidential candidate. And as you'll see right now, where does he get shot? He gets shot right in the neck.
당신은 누구인가요?
장준익 의원!
어째서 나에게 왔나요?
장준익 세공화당 의원이 총격을 당했다는
Our client wants you to be her bodyguard, but keep it a secret.
What does that mean?
Widow of a South Korean politician named Moon Ju-seo.
대중은 널 잔다르크로 알지? 남편을 지키기 위해 맨몸으로 총 앞에 선 여자.
이 남자를 조심하십시오.
I take care of her. 지금 뭐가 오고 있어요?
Because if things go wrong, it could escalate to World War III.
나를 포용하십시오.
무조건 명령에 따라줄 수 있겠어요?
What am I doing with?
이건 네가 생각하는 것보다 훨씬 큰 판이야.
성문주를 얼마큼 믿으십니까?
We could be putting millions of lives at risk, sir.
이 모든 걸 움직이는 각본이 따로 있다면 내가 알아내요.
그 사람이 왜 사건 현장에 있었을까?
조금 긴 이야기가 될 거야.
나 백선우 씨 끝까지 믿지 않아요.
믿지 말아요. 그냥 내가 뒤에 있을게요. 언제나.
So there's a few things to take out of all of this. We'll start with as the shooter approaches the presidential candidate who gets assassinated. You can see the black and white checkerboard floors. It's in the trailer over and over and over again. This is a reference to Freemasonry, as above, so below. The black and white checkerboards are prominently featured in every